gorgeous people, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Margaret and I am a student midwife. I've always had it in mind for the longest time to start this thing of content creation about midwifery, and I'm so proud of myself because I'm taking the leap of faith, as I would call it. So if you've ever wondered how it is to get into the amazing job of bringing life into the world, grab a pen and a paper, because girl, I'm going to be spilling all the tea that could make all the difference to your application this year. So sit back and enjoy. All right, first up, academics. Most midwifery courses would require their applicants to have done science-related courses in their A-levels, courses like biology. But if you haven't done that, alternative routes like access courses, which you can take, and then you need to make sure that you've had experience of working in a hospital setting. So the way I got into midwifery was I studied health and social care level 3 in college. I studied health and social care level 3 for 2 years, and I had the opportunity of having work experiences in 2 settings. I did a work I was able to witness 4 surgeries, so shout out to me for that. Like, you don't get that every day, do you? And then I also had a work experience with the intensive positive behavioral support team, which was really good. I had the opportunity of working with children with challenging behaviors such as autism, and then I was under supervision. I was able to see how it is to create care plans for them. So yeah, so you need for volunteering opportunities in your community. Next up is the application process. Majority, or if I'm not mistaken, I would say all of the applications for universities in the UK are submitted through UCAS. I submitted mine through UCAS. You have to write a personal statement, which, if I am not mistaken and remember correctly, I think it's 500 characters. So 500 characters, I don't know if it's 500 or 2000. Statement is like your CV, but instead of applying for a job, you're applying for a university of your choice. So your personal statement really has to reflect why you stand out above all candidates that are making the same application for courses like midwifery. Midwifery is really competitive. Oh, I forgot to add, to also make and give you the edge above other candidates, I would suggest you submit your application very early. I think applications start in October. I had to count the months of the year because I don't remember them offhand. I think it starts in October or September. I can't remember correct. I can't remember so many things because it's been a while, man. Yeah, I think it's in October. I would say the earlier the better, because it gives you the edge above other candidates. And applications closing, I think 20th of January. And you get the opportunity of applying to 5 different universities, but not for those that accept your offer. And then after your interview, hopefully if you pass it, you get granted a conditional offer, which you have to meet certain conditions. So examples of conditions which you might have to meet are you passing your college course, your required grade. So since I did college, I had to make sure I had like an overall B grade, but I didn't, which I was able to satisfy. You also have to submit your submit proof of your GCSE Maths and English, which was because I didn't do secondary school in the UK, I schooled in Nigeria. I had my WAEC results, I had to submit that alongside my scratch card. So for Nigerian applicants, just so you have that at the back of your mind, you need your scratch card, your WAEC scratch card. I submitted that, and then I also had to take the International English Language Test, which is abbreviated for IELTS. I had to get a minimum of a band 7, and in all the categories, so in my speaking, listening and reading, I had to get band 7, whereas in my writing I needed to get a band 6.5. And then after writing the exam, I submit proof of my GCSE, which was my WAEC result, and my IELTS results via UCAS, or I think I emailed it to the university, I can't really remember. After submitting that, I didn't need to submit my my college result, because UCAS is in direct communication with my college, was in direct communication with my college, so I didn't have to submit that. After meeting the conditions, you get granted a conditional offer, an unconditional offer, and then you accept the offer. But before that, I forgot to mention, you need to make, so you know how you apply to 5 universities. If you're lucky and you get accepted to all 5, you have to make 2 universities your firm. You have your firm choice. I can't remember the name of the second one, but you choose 2 universities, one which is your major choice, the university you're definitely sure you're going to be attending, and then the second university, which is like a backup. That's how I like to see it. And then you meet all the criteria, hopefully. And then for international students, before you resume in September, you have to pay your deposits, which varies with each university. For my university, I think it was £5,000 you have to pay before you get granted the full conditional offer. Once your offer is conditional, you accept it, and you wait for university to basically resume in September. You buy some of the things you would need. I would suggest a good tote bag, because on TikTok you'll find so many things people would suggest, which majority of the times you wouldn't even open the casing of the things you got, so you have to be very wise. And one more thing, you might, after you submit your application, whilst you hear back from some universities, you will need to attend interviews. I forgot to mention that. Some interviews might be virtual, while some universities will require you to come physically into university. Mine was physical. It's quite nerve-wracking, the interview, but I would say relax. Always remember, one thing that I always had at the back of my mind is, if they didn't see my skills or they didn't value me as a potential student of their university, they wouldn't even consider my application in the process. So if you get to the stage of interview, you need to give yourself a big pat on your back, because well done, you've done more than half of the job, because you just submitted a bunch of words and they felt those bunch of words weren't just waffles, they made a lot of sense. So when you're going for your interview, just relax and breathe. That brings me to the end of this little video, which I am so grateful if you stayed on till the end. Thank you for all your support. So I'll see you guys in my next video, where I will be talking about a brief history of midwifery, which will be so exciting, because did you know midwifery was not as formalized as it is right now? So see you in my next video. Thank you so much for watching. And don't forget to hit this notification button and also to subscribe to my channel. So see you guys later. Bye, gorgeous people.